up a little faster. And you didn't need it on those things. Man, I miss those days. My cousin has the game, and they play split screen, like System Link, over at his house, and he doesn't have Xbox Live, so it's never been updated. So I get on there, I'm like, yeah, let me try out these Akimbo models, see if they're any good. And I just rate the shit out of all of them. None of those guys have ranked up high enough to unlock them. This is great.
Yeah, I'll have to chime in and say I'm glad that they're gone, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The trouble is, when you die and it feels like it's not your fault, it's terrible. I mean, people who hear this podcast have heard me say that before. But those models, there was just nothing you could do. There's no way to counter that. You were just insta-dead.
Yeah, if they saw you and they were within, 50 feet.
50 yards almost.
Yeah.
It was still realistic. Like, somebody shoots you with two 12 gauges,
It's not about realism, right? I mean, a real shotgun will kill you within 100 yards. To me, it's about balance, Like, the insta-kill is offset by range.
All right, you want to go realistic?
No,
Anybody with body armor will not die to a shotgun.
Realistic.
That's true.
Show me a heartbeat sensor in real life.
Yeah, I want to find one of those because I need
Show
one
me
for
that.
hunting.
Show me some realism on that.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. God, I hate the heartbeat sensor. I remember playing the Battlefield Bad Company 2 single player, and at one point they're like, maybe we should call in to headquarters or something. And the guy's like, headquarters? They'll just send in a bunch of special forces pussies with heartbeat sensors and shit. Nah, we're gonna do this ourselves.
Nice.
Oh man.
So I posted up a thread on puppetgaming.com, and I told people to give me Painkiller Already topics. And this one guy, Soundwave CTR, had a different topic for all of us, but not for Onslaught, so we'll hear what he says. But for Wings, he wants to know what your favorite firearm is in your collection and why.
My favorite firearm in my collection. Well, there's a couple different variations there. I could go the one I use the most, or I can go the one with sentimental value, or the one with the lineage. Which one do you want to hear?
The one that's the least boring.
Go sentimental. give us an exciting story about it.
Oh, sentimental is my most Nagant.
Oh.
I've got a 1891 30 Most Nagant, which was picked up in Berlin by my great grandfather, and has been handed down to me through generations.
That's awesome. For people that don't know, the Mosin Nagant was a Russian rifle, bolt action, used in World War II and maybe World War I.
It was World War I as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1891 was the year of its conception.
Is this a gun that you fire, or is it just more kind of display?
It's 100% working condition.
Do you take it out and shoot it though?
Yeah.
You would do that? Wow.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know a ton about guns, but I would think if I had something kind of rare like that, I wouldn't. I don't know. That's just me.
It's not a rare gun. It's by no means a rare gun. It's a sentimental gun. Most of the guns are one of the most, mass-produced weapons of all time.
I've got one.
How old is it?
1891. Right?
This one was made in 1891. That's the year of their conception. That's the model, 1891 30.
Guns are conceived?
That's what I was gonna say. Right?
Wings, I know it's sentimental and everything, but dude, it was just made.
I think you mean Inception. I'm a little drunk.
Yeah, Inception.
Beautiful love child.
This one was made in 1943, and the one I have. That's when it came off the factory.
Mine was made in 42 or 43 too, and the war ended in what, 45?
45, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm, look, if a gun was made in 42, I think it was, that thing saw action, right? There was someone who held my gun scared for his life in World War II.
Someone died with my gun in their hand.
Right, because your grandfather picked it up.
Yeah.
But
because back in the day, you could pick up souvenirs like German Lugers and things of that nature. He had a German Luger, which he was going to give to me, but it got stole.
No. So
I've always wanted a German Luger.
The next question. Does anyone else want to answer the same question? Favorite gun and why?
I got
more.
Like,
I like my Benelli Super Sport shotgun.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
How much do they cost, Scrooge McDuck?
Benelli is about $4,000 or $5,000.
It's a pretty expensive shotgun. It's got the cryogenically treated barrel and the carbon fiber stock, and
You didn't get the one with the petrified wood stock? Come on now.
That's my Krieghoff shotgun. That's a whole different story, my friend. You could buy a house for what that guy.
Sounds like you're describing like a high-end car or something.
Yeah,
the wood trim on it, carbon fiber, aluminum.
Get on Google real quick and like search Krieghoff shotguns. Those are some beautiful. Those things are pieces of art. But I like my Benelli better because I'm not afraid to take it out and go shoot with it.
Dude, the Benellis, man, they have these guys on YouTube. They're obviously professional shooters, and they throw the clay pigeons like up in the air. They hold the gun backwards and shoot it over their shoulder.
I can do that. It's not as hard. Once you've shot as many times as those guys have and as I have, like it's not that hard. I've shot thousands and thousands of rounds through that Benelli.
If I were to take a shotgun and point it over my shoulder, there's no telling what it would hit.
I'd have trouble hitting a car.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my own 5-stand sporting clay range, and so it's like the automated machines that you push a button and they throw like different patterns from 5 different skeet machines.
A 5 clay sporting range?
It's called a 5-stand sporting clay range. It's you stand in 5 different positions. You've got
how long did it take us to convince this guy to buy a new computer?
I know, my gosh. Is that next to the vault of gold coins you swim in?
I got a good deal on it, okay? I got a really good deal on it. This other guy had bought it. I got it off of him. It was like, I can't even tell how much. I can't say how much it cost because people are like, oh, that's the good deal, huh? But it's a good deal.
Go ahead and tell us.
No, it was.
How many digits is it? Is it about 4? I don't know what these things would cost.
It's 5 digits. But
5 digits, so it's nothing to mess around with. Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up. X-Cod is down to martyrdom on like a 15 kills.
Hey. We want your full attention on the podcast here, man. Don't talk about that.
But it's 5 different automated skeet machines that are like, I don't know how many things. They hold like 250 skeet apiece, and they'll throw them like 80 miles an hour, and I don't know. It's really cool.
I got a question for you.
I would sit there all day and like push the button with my big toe because I'd be out there barefooted and I'd just be like shooting, like doing trick shots and stuff, and like literally for hours, like I got a headache or whatever.
It's expensive to do that too. Like the shotgun shells themselves are pricey.
When you buy them in bulk, it's
cheaper.
Cheap.
Maybe I've just never done that.
Shoot, low brass ain't that damn expensive. Shotgun shells are cheap as shit right now compared to centerfire ammo.
Oh, well,
I remember.
I don't know.
Seems like back then we were getting them for like right at $3 a box, $3 for 25 shells.
Yeah, that's cheap as shit. I mean, I paid $50 the other day for 20 rounds of 300 Win Mag.
Okay. Hey, Onslaught, do you have a favorite gun?
No, I know nothing about guns, but I did.
Yes, you have a favorite.
Yeah, the M16 stopping power. Yeah. I
got a question for Kyle.
Actually, it would be the FAMAS, but I'm looking at this Krieghoff K80, and that I have to say that is a sexy looking gun here.
Is it spelled with a C or a K?
It's with a K. Dude, it's ridiculous. It looks like a hybrid, like it's not a real modern looking gun. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
What's the most you've ever spent on a weapon?
It was that Krieghoff shotgun.
Which is the number?
I'd honestly rather not say.
I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
It's a $20,000 shotgun.
How do you spell
you got me beat.
Kreig.
I pulled money out of my 401k to buy a $6,800 weapon. It is a Barrett M95 bolt action rifle.
That's
model 95. And I've shot it a total of 10 times in my entire life.
My most
because
expensive
the bullets cost around $50 for 10.
Oh Jesus! My most expensive gun cost $500, and it came with a scope. and I don't really have a sentimental one either. I kind of like the Mosin Nagant because it's been places, but it's not like I'm deeply attached to it or anything.
Like my favorite gun in my collection would be my Waffen Death Head Car 98. See, that's why I gave y'all a few different things. Like my favorite gun.